I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
How was dinner? It was good. My wife made a homemade cheeseburger pasta dish, which was a healthier version. Just listen to this. You ready? Ground turkey, okay? Protein pasta, meaning it's pasta loaded with vegetable proteins, okay? Trying to think what we put in this thing. Oh, some Dijon mustard, some dill relish, okay, a whole bunch of seasoning. I think there was a little bit of like a chicken base, so I think it might have had like a chicken stock base to it. A little bit of cheddar cheese, not a ton, but a little bit of cheddar cheese. All right, all basically made, like that together, and as a dish. So essentially, think of Hamburger Helper, only 200 times healthier. That's basically what we had for dinner, and it tasted great. It tasted really great. It was super tasty. So I can't wait for more. I think next time we might add chunks of tomato because we didn't have any chunks of tomato in there. And also we wanted to do diced onion and we forgot to do that. So we'll add those two things next time. Then, I mean, it tasted like a cheeseburger. It seriously did. I was like, wow, this tastes like a cheeseburger, but it's healthy. It's healthy components. So yeah, pretty darn cool. Now, wait a minute. Guys, you may not realize this. If you take a look at chat, you will see that all members and subs, depending on where you are, members on YouTube, subs on Kick, now have new crowns to show how long you have been a supporter of the channel. They have finally been fully upgraded. Finally. We have had the same exact crowns, I'm not kidding you, for about 10 years. Yes, that's how long I was using those crowns. Finally, we upgraded them. And now we're actually good for a few years out. Like, we were getting to the point where next year I didn't have a crown for 6-year subs on YouTube. Well, now we will, okay? They're much more detailed now. If you're wondering, well, what changed? They are much more detailed now. They used to be way, like, low res and, like, kind of, not high, not very good quality. Now they are much more high definition, a lot more detail. You start with bronze, then you go to silver, then you go to gold. Then when you hit, I believe, 1 year, you earn a bronze that actually has really nice blue gems in it. Then when you hit 2 years, no. Like, I think I got it wrong. I think it's when you start your bronze, at 1 month you're silver, at 3 months you're gold, at 6 months you get the bronze crown with the blue gems. But 1 year, you get the silver crown with the blue gems. At 2 years, you get the gold crown with the blue gems. At 3 years, you now get a big glistening crown full of, like, emeralds and rubies. It's a good variety of gems. It's a really super deluxe crown. And then keep going. Like, every year, basically, you get a new version, bronze, silver, gold. And then at 6 years, which no one has a 6-year, crown yet, that's when it's going to go full on regal high definition. But no one can see that until we hit 6 years, which is going to be May of next year. So you won't even know until May what that one looks like. Okay? But everything else, there should be people of those calibers. You'll see tonight, as you look in the chat, all these better crowns. They look a lot better. The other ones, let's be honest, they were so outdated. I've been using them since, I believe, the early days when I was streaming on Twitch. Before I even left Twitch, came to YouTube, then went back to Twitch, then went back to YouTube, then joined Kick. That's how old those were. I just kept going and going with them. So, pretty good. What is the 5-year crown color? The 5-year crown color, I think, is maybe like a deep royal purple. It's the regal version that finally, instead of having spikes, starts to have like the felt and stuff in it. It's really good. I'm telling you, this is good stuff. Big upgrade. So hopefully you guys like these. And if you don't have a crown, what are you waiting for? Join today. Get a crown. Become a part of the community. Support the channel. There you go. So good evening, everyone. Who's here? We got Slayer, we got King Michael, we got Copium, we got Gabriel, we got D-Man, Archmage. Who else do we got? I already said Gabriel, right? Who do we got over here? You the guy. We got a troll. I'm just gonna get banned right now, stupid idiot. Snake Sauce. Your future stepdad. Dark Side Dabbing. Who else do we got here? Be More Righteous. Cool Spot. Black Mamba. And many, many others. There you go. Very good. Orcs or Dorks, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. Orcs or Dorks, someone mentioned that earlier today. Someone said Low Tier God apparently is saying he got swatted. I don't know the situation. I'm not following it. All I have to say, I'll tell you right now exactly what I said earlier today. If it's true, that's horrible. Doesn't matter if you like someone or not. Swatting is absolutely not okay in any situation whatsoever. It's not a joke. It's not a prank. It's not harmless. It actually is intentionally trying to hurt someone. It ruins everyone's time. The cops should not be wasting their time going out to a false call. No one should be pulled out of their house at gunpoint. It's horrendous. And whoever did it committed a crime and should go to jail. If it happened. I don't know if it did or not. I'm not involved. I'm just saying, being through it myself a decade ago, no one should have to ever go through that. Okay. What's up, Ministry of Support? What's up, Fat Bernard? How's everyone doing? There was some kicks. I missed them. Who threw out some kicks? Who was that? Can you just not open the door? No, if you don't open the door and the cops think you're home, they'll bust your door in. Fat Bernard, it was, with 100 kicks. Thank you, Fat Bernard. Appreciate that. That's our first support of the night. So, some crazy stuff, guys. If you take a look at the leaderboard right now. You might be like, wait, what? That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, we had an incredibly well...
Then you could say, if you only see that one isolated moment out of 40,000 videos, that Phil is a racist, or Phil, there's a reason to hate Phil, and we should kill Phil. But the bottom line is, today, I was threatened physically with murder. And I am not going to put up with this shit anymore, and I'm not going to allow any of these fucking people to think that it is okay to make this negative shit about me, because this is what happens, right? Shame on you if you've ever made a "this is how you don't play" about me, if you ever decided to follow me, make a clone account on Twitter, do this childish shit on YouTube, if you thought it was funny to dox me, if you thought it was the DDoS attacks were funny, you almost got me killed. You. Yes, you. You're responsible. And if you are a human and you have morality in you, you should understand that. You contributed to it. Because no one fucking thought of me in a negative light until that shit fucking started. No one. People understood it was off-color jokes. And it was just Phil trying to be funny. And, I've told you, I'm an imperfect human. I'm certainly not perfect. There have been times when I made mistakes. That doesn't mean that people should fucking die. So fuck you.
Slayer says, in Singapore, cyberbullying is taken seriously. Laws are in place to track and persecute people committing these crimes, and they work with the websites to get these people's identities. They should. I'm glad to hear that, and they should. Yeah, swatting, unacceptable. Seriously. Ministry of Support says, thanks to the last DSP tries that you only had to do the steak nuggets, but you tried a bunch of other things, and that's appreciated. No problem. Oh. Be More Righteous, thanks for 500 kicks. He says, excited for Truck Sim, let's go. Well, I was excited for Truck Sim. I don't know about, now my stomach is a little... Thanks, Be More Righteous. All right.